As an organisation, Forthspring have been able to benefit from quite a number of WEA programmes, from the seniors group to the Golden Girls, and recently they have also provided programmes for the men's group. It's a great partnership, and we look forward to continually working with the WEA, and hopefully they'll keep putting programmes our way.
I find now that I'm getting older, I have more freedom, more time to pursue things that I would have loved to have gone after when I was a busier person, when I was working and around a family and doing all those things, babysitting then. And WEA just provide endless opportunities for older learners.
So it's about really giving men, particularly older men, sometimes who are on their own, a chance to meet with others, just form friendships.
Here, even though if we're not doing anything or craft or whatever, we'll just come up for the crack and a cup of tea and a scone or a cup of coffee, and you go back home feeling great because you've been there. And although we only be here for about 2.5 hours, it's like it's went in dead quick, and you want to linger on for long enough, but you know you can't. And then after that day is over, you're waiting on the next day come, you're going home, well I do anyway, and you're going to bed and you're counting the days, can't wait to get up to the recharge.
The senior programmes are very important to Forthspring, because for a lot of the seniors this is the only time they get to meet their friends, they get to take part in maybe a healthy activity such as dancing, but also to keep, you know, their mind and their hands active through craft programmes. They enjoy coming. They're of great support to the organisation in general. They enjoy meeting up with their friends. Their attendance is great.
Got my sister coming here, and she was, I don't know anybody, and I don't know anybody. And I says, well, I didn't know anybody, and I says, I was glad I went the first week and I couldn't wait to come back again.
I don't think there's a subject you could think of that they wouldn't be prepared to see if they can sort it out for you. That, you know, if there's enough people interested in doing it, they find tutors, and the tutors are always great. The tutors are all great people, down to earth people who don't sort of tut if you're not doing the thing right, you know.
But I really just want to be, at this stage here, I just want to be among friends, and we chat and a cup of tea and create something, you know, on a Friday, to make something on a Friday and be able to say, I made that. I get such a buzz out of that.
I'm Angela, and I'm a daycare worker for Suffolk Day Centre, and I would help to run the class, the WEA class, with Charlie on Wednesdays.
They bring me stuff sometimes and say, we've done this, and that makes me feel like I'm achieving what I want to achieve.
They love it. They just really, really enjoy it. And they're delighted to see Charlie here today.
Because Charlie hasn't been for a week.
No, she hasn't been for a couple of weeks because the WEA class is actually closed now for the summer, but because I have developed so many skills with working with Charlie, I'm actually running the class myself over the summer till Charlie comes back.
Think of Charlie and Angela.
They're fantastic. Right. They work very hard. They are.
It's very positive, it's very helpful. Having someone from the outside, having Charlie coming in, she's got so many different ideas, so many different inventions. It's helping us to bring a bigger class together. It's helping everybody to mix together and be able to share their own ideas as well. So it's definitely worthwhile. It's great.
My name's Patricia Gormley and I'm Scheme Coordinator at Tearman Fold. The WEA were very supportive to us when we first started. So we started actually with the line dancing, and the residents really loved it because we found that it was very good not only for keeping your body active but also your mind, because you had to remember the different steps and that, and they just thought it was great.
Well, I just enjoy the line dancing. I love it, and you're always learning new steps. every day you learn a couple of new steps that you do it, you know, and it just keeps me going.
So after we did the line dancing, they just wanted to learn more, to do different things, and it was suggested, because they had so many stories to tell from they were children right up till today, and some of the stories were amazing, we started a creative writing class. So we did some recording ourselves and some writing, and then we decided to put it into a play.
And then we have a wee drama class as well. Well, the first play we put on was the bus run. There was a whole crowd of us all went to Carlingford. And you know what ladies is like when they're all out, especially elderlies, golden oldies. It was hilarious. It was very good.
We have performed at the waterfront, at the Ulster Museum over in Stranmillis, the Conway Mill, the Hilton in Cookstown, the Fold headquarters in Hollywood, and a few of the local Fold associations.
Some of the tenants, the residents who were involved in it, had never been on the stage before, and the cast in age ranged from in their 50s to in their 90s, and they just loved every minute of it. With support from the like of the WEA, I think it makes an awful difference to older people when you have that support and encouragement that you really need, and they just take to anything that, you know, they just love a challenge. Older people love a challenge, and they don't get an opportunity to stretch themselves.